Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be reviewing the November Ipsy bag. Now if you don't get Ipsy already or know what it is, you simply pay $10 a month for the service, and each month they send you a pouch which you get to keep, and it's filled with about 5 samples of products. And it's really great if you're just starting to try makeup or want to experiment with different brands but don't want to splurge on the full-size product. It kind of lets you get an idea of what it's like without, again, having to buy that full-size product. And then if you love it, you can either go on Ipsy's website or go buy it at a specific retailer. So this month, the first product that actually didn't even fit in the bag, there were actually 3 of these masks. They are Bon Vivant is the brand. They're different botanical masks. The third one that I actually tried today was collagen and olive oil. And my skin's been a little bit dry this week. It's starting to get cold for the first time here in West Virginia. It's been really, really warm. So the hydrating mask I really loved. I felt like, I was kind of had dry, flaky skin all morning. Put it on for the 10-20 minutes, rub that serum in when it's done, and I felt like it really was hydrating. I tend to have more oily or acne prone skin, and one of the masks that I've been loving is this mint and lemon clay mask, and it's by the brand Freeman, Feeling Beautiful, and I've used quite a lot of this, and this has been one of my favorites especially for oily skin, but definitely these seem like they're very hydrating so far. So if that's what you're looking for, this seems to be like a win. The next one is the Formula X nail polish in Huntress. It's a little tiny one that I have tried on here. It's a little bit vampy and dark for me personally. I kind of stick with the pinks, the reds, the maroon kind of colors, especially this time of year. I tend to not go quite this crazy. If you can get away with it in your office setting, a little bit more of a dramatic nail, I would go for it if you do like the color. And really, nails are someplace you kind of can go a little bit more crazy a lot of times with colors. So definitely, if you enjoy this color, like I said, it's a little dark for me, but it's basically a dark green. And it came, as far as the formula goes, it goes on really nicely and seems to be holding up here. The next is the Ofra Cosmetic Laboratories. It is a banana highlighting powder. I've kind of been sticking with one Sephora highlighting powder that I've been really liking, but we are going to give this one a quick try here. I'm just going to pop it out of the container here. Just get a little bit of a light, fluffy, basically eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pop that up kind of on my brow bone area, and I already have pretty much all my makeup on today, but let's just pop this over and see how we like this. Okay. I'm thinking that this is not necessarily a shimmery powder, which is nice. This seems like it may be more of like a matte formula. I'm not totally sure what I think about this. I might need to try it on with a full makeup. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of product come off, even though it seemed like there was a lot on my brush here. So I'm not sure about this one yet. I might have to come back to this Ofra highlighting powder here and try it maybe in some different settings, maybe with a different foundation and kind of as my first layer. I'm afraid I'm getting a little bit of my other highlight in there, so I'm going to have to come back to this product. The next one is Mad Lash Black Mascara. I've never heard of this brand before. I recently just picked up more of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I've been loving as a second coat on top of whatever mascara you use on the bottom. But we right now are trying this Mad Lash. Again, I already have some mascara on today, but I'm just going to pop a little bit more on just to get an idea of what this looks like. These are very, very fine little fibers on this one. This isn't one of those thicker brushes that you sometimes see. So let's just pop a little bit of that on. All right, well, it seems to be like a very dark, dark black formula, which is nice if you want those lashes to really stand out. Well, seems pretty good so far. I'm not noticing anything out of the ordinary spectacular or any problems with this mascara. Seems pretty standard to me. Again, I'll have to try this just before I put any other mascara on by itself. And the last one here is the Elizabeth Mote Color is Bay. And I have a little bit of a lip color on now, so I'm just going to wipe that off really quick. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this on here. It seems to be, now this is saying it's a lip liqueur in red chili. I think it's going to be probably a little bit more like a liquid lipstick. Okay, the color seems very strong, which is nice. Let's pop a little bit of that on. Well, just even using it right with the applicator here, it seems like it's a pretty, a thin formula. Like, it's not really cakey or gooey or gloppy here, which is, again, kind of nice. Seems to be going on really well. My biggest issue with lip products is really how long it stays on. For me, if I can get a product that's actually going to stay on for a long period of time, that's my winner. But so far, this red looks really nice. It almost has a little bit of an orangey undertone, which can be kind of nice, especially for a summer red. As it's drying now, I feel like it's getting a little bit drier to the touch. We'll have to see how this holds up. But again, this one is in the color Red Chili. So that's just a quick look over of this month's Ipsy bag. Like I said, I'll right now for me, the wins were definitely the face mask here, as well as the Elizabeth Moat Color is Bay lips. I think those were the big winners for me. I'm not quite sure yet about the mascara or the highlighting powder, whether this is going to be something I would actually add into my makeup routine. And again, I think this Formula X is just a little bit dark for my liking, but that's the great thing about these Ipsy bags. You can get each of these products each month, and if you love one, you can keep using it and buy the full size, and if you don't like it, you can toss it. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoy your Ipsy bag this month.